Module Overview. Introduction to Public-Private Partnerships, PPPs. Public-private partnerships, PPPs, are collaborative agreements between a government or public sector institution and a private sector company or consortium, formed to finance, build, operate, and maintain infrastructure projects or deliver public services. The partnership combines the efficiency, innovation, and capital of the private sector with the regulatory oversight, legitimacy, and public welfare goals of the government. PPPs are primarily used for capital-intensive infrastructure projects such as roads and bridges, airports and seaports, power plants and grids, hospitals and schools, water and sanitation systems. Instead of the government funding and managing a project entirely, it engages the private sector to design, build, finance, operate, and/or maintain the project for a specific period. In return, the private entity may receive payment via user fees, government subsidies, or long-term leases. Key characteristics of PPPs. Long-term collaboration, PPP contracts usually span 10 hingga 30 years. Risk sharing, risks, financial, technical, operational, are distributed based on each party's capacity. Performance-based contracts, payments to the private sector depend on service delivery and performance. Public ownership, the infrastructure may revert to the public after contract expiration. Cost recovery mechanisms, through tolls, fees, or government payments. Output-oriented, focus is on the outcome rather than the process. Types of PPP models. 1. Build, operate, transfer, BOT. Private party designs, builds, operates the project for a period, and then transfers it to the government. Used in toll roads, power plants. 2. Build, own, operate, BOO. The private sector owns and operates the project indefinitely without transferring ownership back. 3. Design, build, finance, operate, DBFO. The private entity handles everything from design to operations, funded privately. Benefits of public-private partnerships. For the government, access to private capital helps bridge public funding gaps. Innovation and efficiency, private sector brings modern technology and management techniques. Speedy project execution, timelines are often faster due to performance incentives. Off-balance sheet financing reduces the fiscal burden on the government's budget. Maintenance assurance, long-term operation contracts ensure sustained service quality. For the private sector, revenue generation earns through long-term leases, tolls, or availability payments. Market expansion, entry into regulated sectors like energy, water, healthcare, and education. Reduced competition often enjoys monopoly or exclusivity for the contract period. Government support, guarantees, subsidies, or minimum revenue clause cushion risks. Challenges and risks of PPPs. Complex contracts, legal and financial arrangements can be highly technical. Political risk, change in leadership can alter or cancel agreements. Corruption and lack of transparency, unfair procurement or favoritism can occur. Revenue risk, project may not generate expected income, e.g., low traffic on toll road. Public opposition, citizens may resist tolls, fees, or privatization of essential services. Regulatory hurdles, inconsistent legal or policy frameworks discourage private investment. Legal and regulatory framework of PPPs in Nigeria. Key laws and institutions. Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission (ICRC) Act 2005 establishes ICRC as the key PPP oversight body. Regulates, monitors, and ensures compliance of PPP agreements. Public Procurement Act 2007 ensures fair, transparent, and competitive selection of private partners. National Policy on PPPs (NP4) sets out standardized PPP procedures across MDAS, ministries, departments, agencies. Bureau of Public Enterprise (BPE) manages privatization and some concession transactions. State PPP agencies. Many Nigerian states now have their own PPP units or agencies, e.g., Lagos State Office of PPPs.